Alright guys, this is the quiz 3. So, I'm going to go through these problems with you, make sure that you can master this quiz. We're finding the quotient, so we're dividing. I have 2,880 divided by 120. Okay, so I'm going to do my repeated addition because I don't know how many times. So I'm going to go over here, and I have 120 plus 120. Okay, so if I add it together, I get 240. Okay, it's not enough. So I'm going to add another 120 here. Okay, so now I've gone too high. Okay, so I'm only going to look at this one right here, and I'm going to count how many 120s I have. Looks like I have 2. So my 2 is going to go here because I'm going into 288. I've already done the work. I know that 120 times 2 gives me 240. So I'm going to write my 240 here. Now I subtract. So 8 minus 0 gives me 8. 8 minus 4 gives me 4. 2 minus 2 gives me 0. I'm going to bring down my 0. Okay, so now I got to keep going, repeated addition. So I'm going to add another 2 or 120 here. So 0 plus 0 gives me 0. 6 plus 2 gives me 8. Smushed a little bit, sorry. And then 4 plus 1 gives me 4. Hey, I'm looking for 480. I got 480 right here. So I'm going to count how many times. I have 120, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So I put my 4 here. I'm going to subtract because I know that 120 times 4 gives me 480, and I end up with a 0. There should never be a remainder mainly with these. So your answer is 24. On your paper, put it here, circle it. Okay, so the next one, same thing, we're doing division, but I have 17,010 divided by 18. Okay? So I'm going to keep doing repeated addition because I don't know. So 18 can't go into 17, but it can go into 170, so I got to keep working. So 8 plus 8 gives me 16. Carry the 1 gives me 3. I'm going to keep going. Okay, 8 plus 6 gives me 14 plus 1. So I got 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got to keep going. It's 8. So I got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5, 6, 7. Still not enough. It's okay if you go down into these spots. It's really not that big of a deal. Gives me 18 more. 8 plus 2 gives me 10. I'm going to carry the 1. 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're getting a little closer, but still not enough. 18. See, I'm going down into the spots too. It's alright. So I got 8. And 9 plus 1 gives me 10. Not enough because I'm trying to get to 170. So I'll keep going. 18. Okay, so I got 16, I carry the 1. Okay, so then it gives me 2. Still not enough, 18. 8 plus 6 gives me 14. And then I got 2, 3, 4, 1. Still trying to get 170, so I'm still working. I know it's going down my page. Okay, so I got 18, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Carry the 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I got 162, not quite enough still. 8, I got 10, 6, 7. Need to carry the 1, gives me 8, and I'm sorry, 1. So I got 180 now. Okay, so I'm looking at, because this is too high, so remember I was going back to 170. So I'm going back here to 162. I'm going to count how many 18s. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's see, 9. Okay, so I got my 9. I'm going to stick it here, right above here, 9. Okay, and I already know, because I did the work, that 18 times 9 gives me 162. Okay, I gotta subtract, so this becomes a 10 and this becomes a 6. So 10 minus 2 gives me 8. 6 minus 6 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. I'm gonna bring down my 0. Okay, so now I'm gonna look and see, sorry, not bring down my 0. Erase that, so even I make mistakes. Okay, I'm gonna bring down my 1. Okay, so I'm looking, I see a 72 and I see a 90, so I know that that's too much. So I'm looking here at this one, it gives me 4 times. Okay, I'll put my 4 up here. Okay, so now I'm gonna look and see, I already know that 18 times 4 gives me 72, so I'm gonna go 72 here. I'm going to subtract. I have makes 11 and a 7. So 11 minus 2 gives me 9. Okay, I bring down my 0. Okay, so now looking at it, I see a 90 over here. Woo, good. So I got 5 times. So I already know I'm going to put 5 here, and I know that 5 times 18 already gives me 90. I got 0 left. Ran out of space. So our answer is 945. Again, no remainder. Okay, all right, these subtraction and addition ones should be a little bit easier. So what you're doing is you're taking 5.226 plus, oh, let's not put a plus there, plus, remember we have to line up the decimal, so I have 13.2, and then we fill in the zeros. That's all you're doing. So you got 6, 2 plus 2 gives me 4. My decimal goes in the same place. I got 5 plus 3 gives me 8, and 1. There's your answer, 18.426. Okay? All right, next one, we're doing subtraction. Same sort of thing that you gotta line up your decimal. Okay, remember, order matters with subtraction. So we cannot change the order. So I gotta put this one on top. So I got 42.75. And I subtract, I still line up the decimal. So I got 26.365. Here, I fill in the 0. So I got 10. This becomes, oh, a 4, okay? So let's start here. I got 10 minus 5 gives me 5. Now I can't do 4 minus 6, so this becomes a 14. This becomes a 6. So 14 minus 6 gives me, it gives me 8. And 6 minus 3 gives me 3. My decimal goes in the same place. All right, this got to change. Goes to 12. This comes to 3. 12 minus 6 gives me 6. 3 minus 2 gives me 1. Okay, again, here is your answer. Okay, so this one here, Cassie wants to use green and yellow fabric to make some curtains. So if I were you, I'd do cubes on this, but it's up to you. You want to circle and circle. Okay, so we got 28.85 yards and 34.25 yards. Here we go. How many total yards of fabric? All we're doing is total, so we're adding it together. 28.85. Line up your decimal. 34.25. You add them. Okay. So I got 10 here, 8, 9, 10, 11, carry the 1, carry down my decimal, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then I got 5, 6. Okay, so it's how many yards does she want? So here's your label. Okay, so I see it right here. My answer is a D.